Cowboys are now going to be hosting a telethon since, GoFundMe wasn't good enough. I love the fact that they're holding a telethon. It just seems like really archaic.
I haven't heard a telethon in a long time. I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. I wonder.
Oh, it's cool. Yeah. Especially since it's the rival city, even though we all Americans. Like, that's the thing people forget about. Even in sports, we have rivalries. We hate this city. We hate this city. In the end, when shit gets real, we are all Americans. We all got to fight for each other in times of need. I sound like I'm reciting some type of Congress shit.
Yeah. But no, that's awesome. Dallas is helping out. I hope they do something fun, like maybe if they record it, do some weird stuff. That's how you always see. That's how they always promoted telethons that I've ever seen.
Also, shout out to Jerry Jones. I'm assuming he has something to do about it. And Jerry Jones is hey, you got to make these decisions. Y'all gonna be missing practice and stuff with a week left before the season starts.
But then the home team now, we got Houston. Who was it? Was it JJ Watt?
Yeah, JJ Watt has raised $10 million in his cause to raise money for the Hurricane Harvey victims, which he started out only asking for $200,000, which is now I'm not the one that has an issue with this. The other guys here have an issue with the fact that every article that we find puts out the fact that he was only looking for $200,000 and we've made it to $10 million.
You don't really need to. You just say we're looking for help. Anything will help. But
you don't. So you're saying that you never should ask for a specific amount of money?
No. You don't ask for money. You don't ask for like, oh, I need 100. Like you say, hey, like we have a goal, but everything will help.
Like, I think we knew that JJ Watt was going to surpass $200,000 pretty quickly. Like even when I heard about it originally, like when I first heard about it, he had already passed $200,000 and got to $500,000, and then I woke up today and they got to $10 million.
Maybe just ask for the loan so he can undershoot it.
Yeah.
Maybe say, oh, we're trying to raise $1 million, and it shows up at $500,000. It's like, oh, we really, so really. I think that was super low. He should have really.
I would have said at least $1 million, even though I think they would have passed $1 million no matter what. I think $1 million for your stature is good. Yeah. Like you did what you were supposed to do. Also, I think this was just like, I know some people are doing stuff where you'll match. That's the one I'll never do. Like if I ever become rich and get cash, I will never be like, donate this much and I will match. That's setting yourself up for failure.
So that's like the $10 million. You're like, oh shit.
That's like the payback thing where like when you order food at fast food and you're like, oh, the person already paid for you. And then you're like, all right, I'll pay for the next person. And the next person behind you got like a $40 meal, and all you ordered was some McChickens. Yeah, that's how I feel about like don't ever be like, oh yeah, if you donate this, I'll match this. It's just not worth it. On the other news, people have been waiting in purgatory, waiting for the Cleveland Celtics trade to finally hit. I think it's done, from what my sources are telling me. My sources are just ESPN and Fox on Facebook. I'm not acting like I got people, calling me. I got people calling me about local stuff. But no, when it comes to this, the Boston Celtics are looking to give up an extra pick. They will give up a second-round pick for next year's draft, on top of all the stuff they're giving giving the Cavaliers already, to have them move Kyrie Irving to Boston. Remember, Isaiah Thomas, last series for the Eastern Conference Finals, hurt his hip. And his hip is still hurt. He got his physical. The Cavaliers kind of remembered, oh, yeah, his hip got hurt in the game against us. And now they want it more. So I think the trade's going to finally be finalized. So y'all can start getting y'all Kyrie. Y'all can finish burning your Kyrie jerseys if you stopped halfway when you heard that he might not get traded. I would have loved, that would have been the best thing. Think about it. If the trade voided because of Isaiah Thomas's injury, and you see people coming up to the arena next year with like half burnt Isaiah,
half crop top looking.
Yeah, crop top Isaiah Kyrie Irving jerseys, so they were burnt. Like I can see that. Actually, I think somebody did it with a LeBron jersey. Like I know somebody like dusted off a half-burnt LeBron jersey when he came back.
Oh no, you can't go back.
You can't.
No. You're the half-ass fan.
You're that.
I can show you hated it. It's like, hey, let's go, LeBron, except for that one look when I hated you.
Right here.
So yeah, but no, it looks like the trade will be finished. So if you want to keep on burning your Kyrie and Isaiah Thomas jerseys, go ahead. For you simple people that like wasting money. Again, if you're really that hurt, just send it here. I will rock throwback jerseys when these niggas retire. Maybe not LeBron. I have to. Yeah, I'm not a big LeBron fan.
I'll take a LeBron.
He'll take a LeBron. I'll take the Kyries and Isaiah Thomas all day.
I'll take Isaiah Thomas. I'll take them all. You don't need them all.
Yeah, if you're like I said, donate them joints. Don't burn them. The kids over in Africa love them. Buffalo Bills Super Bowl champs.
Oh man, they got 4. They're over there being lied to 4 years in a row.
No.
Yeah.
I would love this. I would love to see the immigration, probably like the immigration of people going to Buffalo after the losses of the Super Bowls. Like, how many people from Africa or Rwanda tried to relocate to Buffalo because they thought it was the greatest place on the planet?
It's like
alternative world. Like all the losers are champions
over there. Yeah.
Some of all the shit we're talking about, like the best 49ers, and you're like, wow, 49ers are horrible. They lost to like
yeah.
It's an alternative world.
Alternative world.
Well, the alternative world is the teams that lost championships. It's not like we're giving people Browns jerseys.
Yeah.
That'd be the
No.
Yeah, you're horrible in both. Like,
Yeah, you
like, you don't even
you don't mean shit over there or here.
It was like the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like that's the difference. Like you get Bills Super Bowl jerseys or whatever. What are the other teams you can think of? Cardinals have lost a couple Super Bowls. So yeah, like teams that have lost Super Bowls. I'm like, yeah, at least you lost Super Bowls. I'll give those teams credit for losing the Super Bowl.
And it looks like then the whole entire Patriot era would have been opposite.
Yeah, like,
they would have got 2 wins.
So
that's what I'm saying. It's an alternative.
And the only reason why Tom Brady ever won
was because they played the Giants.
because they beat the Giants twice.
Like, that's really what's going on. So, it's somewhere you bet like that. You're like, why do you bet a bet? That's crazy.
Oh, this is fun.
That would be some weird shit. You know, the sports bar.
Yeah.
Like Kenya.
Or
try to argue on it.
No, this is the winner. It's like, what? It's like, no. The Bills never won a Super Bowl.
never. Or they got a Bills bar, bro. Like how they say there's a Steeler bar in almost every city. Like all this Jim Kelly here.
Jim Kelly, greatest quarterback ever.
Yeah.
Which again, I argue that if they would have won 1 or 2, that we would be talking about him as one of the greatest.
One win, that's it.
One?
That's all you need.
Right.
For that, even though you lost 3, that's what you would say. Like you lost 3, but he got a Super Bowl. He won. He was great.
Right now, you argue with him and Marino still.
Oh, Marino.
Because I mean, you can still say you won 4 times, but Marino's like, you don't got one still. All right, we can still argue.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that those Bills teams usually beat Dolphins teams to get to the Super Bowls.
Yeah, you had to have.
It was either that or the Warren Moon Houston teams. Those were the teams they were playing to get to the Super Bowl back then in the AFC. Because I know one of the Super Bowls the Bills made it to, they came back on Houston like 21 or something down. Houston was beating their ass. Warren Moon was beating their ass, and they came back. I think they called it the Music City Miracle, meaning that they were the Tennessee Oilers at that point. They hadn't changed the name to Titans yet. So, but yeah, no, like this is a weird thing. Like I might never go there because I'm not Dave Chappelle and I don't have this Heartland thing in my back of my head. But if I ever make it, I'm gonna see. On other news, for y'all people that love LeBron James in Pittsburgh, y'all gotta remember LeBron James does not love you. He loves the Cowboys, and he just sent Des Bryant a big care package of cleats, headphones, and other amazing things for his upcoming season. To LeBron James wants to show us his support. You need to show your support by getting your boy Ezekiel Elliott some anger management or some respect classes. That's what you need.
Yo, that wasn't discussed. Like that was already sent out.
Yeah, but again, I don't know. I know he's a fan. LeBron James is one of the top 5 best athletes on the planet. We can all agree to that.
I can agree.
Des Bryant is like a top tier wide receiver, but the last couple of years he hasn't really proved himself.
No, he hasn't really. He hasn't done nothing. The last year, I mean, like you'll mention him that he's good. I mean, he's good in some sense, but
that's why it's just weird to me hearing like LeBron James is giving a gift to Des Bryant. I'm like, Des Bryant isn't even on your level. But all right,
like nobody. I don't think anybody on that team is at your level.
No, outside of maybe Tom Brady and Antonio Brown, there's not Antonio Brown, not with numbers. Tom Brady's probably the closest thing in the NFL to LeBron James right now. Odell Beckham Jr. is getting close because of people liking him on social media.
But that's a different. It's not about playing the game. Like you dominate the game. Like
Big history today. This day, 1991, was the first day or the first time that a father-son duo had played in Major League Baseball at the same time, and that would be Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. Both great players, both some of the best of all time with their positions when they played baseball. I don't know, it's just cool because you're not going to get a lot of these. You're never going to get this in football.
No,
like unless it's one of the Cromartie kids pop up.
The Cromartie kid.
Ray Lewis almost did it. Ray Lewis's son was going into college when he retired. So it almost happened there.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't. Maybe.
I think it happened. It could happen in basketball.
Could happen in basketball.
Because you get 20-year careers out of basketball. Yeah. Especially if they let dudes come back out of high school again. I think it's possible. Hockey too, because Yager's still out here. Like I'm surprised Yager don't have a kid playing hockey.
What is he? How old is he?
He's in his 40s.
It's like 40 something. Damn.
So yeah, but for football, I don't think we'll ever see it in football. We see a lot of brother combos in football.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Father son like coaching and stuff like that, or father son coaches and things like that.
See, football's the sport where I don't like parents being coaches. I can deal with it in other sports, even though LeVar Ball's testing me with this basketball coaching shit. It's really hard because I feel like every time the coach has a kid on the team, he's always the quarterback or the middle linebacker. Whoever's running the plays is always this coach's son.
Yeah, that's your extension of you on the field. So it's like tell your son, the ball's better in your hand than your kid, and then your kid doesn't listen to that kid. It's cut like that. That's
the worst.
Yeah,
I can imagine cutting your own kid. That's the end of your friendship.
Oh, I gotta cut you, son. That would be the worst. Damn.
But yeah, again, beginning of the college football season, and I was talking about Pitt, West Virginia. Also remember, Florida State, Alabama, number 1 versus number 2, first game of the season, meaning that none of these teams were really number 1 or number 2 because they're going to fall when one of these teams lose. It's kind of the dumbest. I don't understand the preseason polls in the college football. You get a preseason polls of the top 25. Then the first game is 1 versus 2. Isn't that the national title then? So I know that's just a joke, but I'm saying like it's a simple way to put things when it's the first game of the season. I might as well just wait to do those rankings after the first week for y'all to bump Florida State or Alabama down for losing.
Pretty much, yeah. Just wait. Yeah.
Also, again, for my people of the soccer ilk, Neymar has officially made his move from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain. He is now making a cool $222 million. Damn. Again, yeah, we keep on talking about how much money people in the NFL and NBA make. The only American sport that gets close is baseball, and that's because they ain't got no salary cap. And even baseball is wavering now because every time they give somebody a big contract, they get caught doing steroids. But yeah, Neymar is now he's basically, I might be wrong. It might be somebody else because of endorsements as well. He's one of the top 3 highest paid athletes on the planet. Like planet. Actually, probably in the solar system, unless there's another alien race that's paying people more. So like
maybe we got some different coinage out there. It's a lot more.
Got some Zugarans or whatever they call them out there. Again, if we go back to one of our earlier topics, LaMelo Ball okay, my bad. I fucked up earlier. The middle child of the Ball family is in UCLA. LaMelo Ball is a junior in high school. Thank you for somebody who corrected me for that. LaMelo Ball has $395 shoes for sale, and he's a junior in high school.
No.
You say no, man. There's a part of me that like I know you're fucking up your chance to go play college ball. You gotta get bitches when you got.
I mean, you're gonna one pair of shoe. I mean, like how much is he getting off of this? I mean, you're making so much money.
Oh, this is ridiculous. These shoe prices are fully ridiculous. You were in high school and your shoe is marked up higher than both LeBron and Jordan shoes combined. The only person selling shoes for more than you are is fucking. It's Kanye. I don't like these shoes. Yeah, I just saw a picture of these shoes. I do not like these shoes.
No.
Make sure you pass it over to Malachi for you can see the $395 shoes full sale.
And they don't make you any better though.
No, again, I need to be like Mike. I need to be like Mike. I need to be Bow Wow jamming on niggas with braids in the movie. I need all that for $395 or $495 or what his brother's shoes are worth.
I don't like the pattern, snakeskin.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be okay if it wasn't for the red.
I like the red black. I don't like that crazy pattern part.
Yeah.
I like the little whole got shoes and they're all sort of over kind of.
But that's a lot of money. If maybe 100, 120 maybe, like, all right. But he hasn't even played even college ball. I mean, yeah, you're a junior. You said junior or sophomore?
He's a junior in high school.
Junior in high school. You only played 2 years in high school. Okay, yeah, you played middle school. You
also,
have your brothers.
He scored 95 points in a game last year.
95 points. So they were just like, give me them, just give it.
There was points when he wasn't even leaving half court. He was cherry picking.
What?
He was cherry picking.
Oh.
I know. Like this was a whole story when he did it. Like no, like it was like the idea of like half the game his teammates were just giving him the ball, and then somewhere around like the halfway through the game when they knew they were going to win, he would just stay back and waited for the ball to be tossed back to him through rebounds.
Damn, come on.
Oh no, it's fucked up sportsmanship. But like I knew about this, so I don't have any reaction to it now. This was like last year.
That's not even fun.
Oh, it's not fun at all. I don't know how you are a teammate on this man's team.
I mean, we all have been out there. We all have been out there on the court, like a street game, whatever.
That's why I don't play basketball like that.
That's why, yeah, I played games in CCAs. He's like, I don't even want to play at this point. Like, you don't want to, if you're going to play, come out here and play, like, let's have some fun. But like, no, if you just, somebody's just waiting down there, he's like, throw me the ball. Like, yeah, we're not going to get back down there and you're just going to get more points. You know, like, yeah, but that doesn't justify selling shoes at $500 prices.
Again, that's his older brother selling them for $4.95. He's a Laker. And I found out the middle brother doesn't have a shoe because he's already on UCLA. So there has to be some loophole where they can sell the shoes with his name on it until he goes to college. Then they're going to have to stop selling the shoe. I hope they figure that out because I still think the young brother should go to college.
Who's going to buy this? Who's buying this? Please.
The game none of
these viewers, I'm hoping y'all not buying this.
Again, just like I said about the Segways before. Or not the Segways, the little scooters. If you do not have a car and I see you with some mellows on or LaMelos on, hypothetically, I'm gonna rob you for your shit. Because I feel like you deserve to be robbed for your shit. Like I said, I say hypothetically for legal reasons because I'm not out here robbing niggas for their shit. But I do believe that you should be robbed for your shit. Because my thing is, if you got $400 shoes on, it means you leave your house and get in the car. There is no walking around in public with $400 shoes on. That's just how I feel. Like this is the America we live in, bro. Like you could get jump for a starter jacket back in the 90s. Like so I feel about no, that's just weird as fuck. Like it's life choices. If I know you're willing, like if I know you're willing to spend $395 on some shoes, but you ain't got a car, I can't rock with you. It's just how I look at you. Like, I can't rock with you. Like the car to me is way more important.
Like if they were like special, you know, Jordans or something like a value right now, like you're not getting nothing. Like if he doesn't do shit next year, like if he doesn't do anything in his like high school, like yeah, okay, he does great in high school and then college, and what if he does nothing in NBA or anything like that?
I don't know. LaMelo's the brother that might not be good is the one that's in UCLA now. That's the one where nobody really knows if he's good or not. LaMelo has skills. We just don't. If you play on teams that are forcing you to score points, I don't know how good you are. On other news, for me personally, this is my own personal news. I have like very slim to chance that anybody out here actually cares about this. But because every couple of years now NASCAR gets a new sponsor for their series, they get new trophies like every year. So the new NASCAR trophy, I'm just going to give you the stats because they're kind of gaudy. The new Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series trophy is a 37-inch tall and weighs 68 pounds. It's actually pretty massive. That's like a medium-sized dog.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, it's massive. Like I said, that's all I really have on that. Like I said, the new trophy is the new big trophy in the world of sports. I consider NASCAR a sport, and some of y'all don't. Go ahead and try to drive around the track for 500 laps with no water.
They get water at least maybe in between the
pit stops.
The pit stops. That's about it. On the hip hop world, so when I first heard about this, I was kind of almost shocked. But then I was like, you got to read the story a little more in. But Flavor Flav is suing Chuck D.
Right.
PE in Chuck D and whatnot. So now you're thinking, oh, like shit, they haven't done shit. But no, actually, they dropped some. It was just Chuck D and some other people, producers and whatnot, something under Public Enemy, and it came out in July or something. But what Flavor Flav was never told about this. He says he never even heard of the album or any of the final mixes. So he's pretty much suing over royalties, unpaid royalties, and the use of his likeliness on PE. So they're using images and whatnot to promote this album. So he wasn't told about this, and it's called Nothing is Quick in the Desert. So if you check out the album, I don't know anything about it, but.
Hey, this is my thing. This is where I'm confused. If Chuck D wanted to drop an album, he could have just dropped the album with the name Chuck D.
Because I think people would have been more down for the album. I mean,
either or. I mean, but you're false advertising for one, and two, no matter how we feel about Flavor Flav as an artist or as a person or whatever he's done recently, he's right. At the least, they got to give this nigga royalties. Yeah. Part of the name Public Enemy is his.
Yeah.
Even if it's just the enemy part. Like, that's like I'm not a Flavor Flav fan. I'm a Public Enemy fan. But like Flavor Flav since like 2000 has been a weirdo to me. But
some of this like the solo shit he's done.
But that solo track was terrible. But But no, he is part of Public Enemy. I'm sure in the record contract or whatever they use the word Public Enemy for, he's part of it, like in royalties. So
give him whatever, you know. It might not be a lot. I don't know. And
I know royalties. People think royalties are more than what they are, but royalties are like a $50 check every week or so. It's for us. That would be enough for me to be happy. But
shit, royalties get up there. Depending on what that is.
well, yeah, man. But like I'm saying, for a Public Enemy song,
2017,
no radio play.
I mean, that's instant royalty. Like he probably just wanted his percentage for the future royalty.
Yeah,
like, he's not expecting like something from last month.
Yeah, no.
Like, oh, we didn't put me on this.
I know, but he like
anything that comes in from this later.
Oh yeah. Like I said, everything he deserves a piece of everything. It's Public Enemy. If Chuck D would have dropped the album like Chuck D from Public Enemy, which is what he should have did.
Yeah,
like, he should have been like Chuck D of Public Enemy's new album, whatever the name that you just said was.
Yeah, that's
what the album should have been, and you would have been able to clear everything. You would also still got the popularity from being on Public Enemy if that's what you were striving for. Was the idea that people think that's a Public Enemy album, and then we found out it wasn't. Which that's the false advertising to me. Like I think that's false advertising like hell. Even though it's not like I will go to a Public Enemy album for Flav, because I don't.
No, but you like him on there. You like.
I doubt 911 a long time ago. That's about it. 911 is a joke. That's all you. Boy. I hope for that.
Yo.
Also, other news. We have the numbers. Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather, #1 pay-per-view of all time.
How much?
I didn't get the numbers. I just know that it was a definite all-time greatest, well, not greatest, but #1 viewed pay-per-view of all time. That is a guarantee. Which,
I mean, I feel like everybody, you're talking coast to coast, you know, country
like this
to
is the
country.
closest thing we're gonna get to the Rocky fight with the Russian versus the American.
Oh, whoa, you taking it that far?
Yeah, because I bet every person in the country of Ireland watched that fight.
That's like USSR versus America.
I mean, but no. No, like for us again, because that was the easiest way. Like Pacquiao's supposed to do that, but how many people in the Philippines got that power to be able to do that?
It would have went down if it would have had that whole drug test going debacle.
With who? With Pacquiao.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I understand one fight because of it, but if it would have went down as planned, I think the numbers would have been higher. It started to fizzle out, so it's like, oh no, they're gonna fight this month until this, and then just slowly lost interest. I think that would have been.
I mean, like I said, I watched the fight. I was entertained. I didn't pay for it. Like, you know me, I don't pay for boxing or UFC. It's just part of my geno. I'll bring food. Like if I want to see the fight bad enough, I'll bring food to the function. That's about it. You ain't gonna get much else out of me. I'm not gonna actually hand you cash for these fights. So, but like I said, above average fight. I actually can't wait to see Conor go back to UFC just to see, because people on a UFC fight. So I can't wait. They're coming with elbows, kicks, and ready to go.
Oh, he wants to kick some. He's gonna kick.
You know what I need the first fight to be? Conor McGregor, Romeo Parks.
Yo, and then it'll be Conor just the kicking only fight
in Canada. All kicks.
Yo,
or what? Romeo Parks versus Sue.
Romeo,
because Sue was stomping on niggas. He wasn't kicking niggas. He was stomping on niggas.
I think he stomped somebody in the nuts. I thought the Dominic Sue.
Yeah, remember he stepped on a couple people.
You're gonna put Sue in there too. Just all the kickers.
Day was Thanksgiving.
Like Jean-Claude Van Damme will be the host. It's like Kickboxer 5.
I've seen Jean-Claude Van Damme recently. He looks weird.
He looks old.
Like he looks like the dude from the Iron Man movie. Who was the other dude? The second Iron Man movie. Ricky Ricky, long haired dude. But yeah, that dude. Like, there's a couple actors that look like they were fighting for real. Is it Ricky Morton?
Was it Ricky Morton? I don't know.
Yeah, some of y'all actors be out here. Or is it Rooney?
I'll get it.
Yeah, them dudes look like y'all was out here doing your own stunts for too long.
Plastic surgery. What's
the fucking name? Hey, y'all dudes gotta stop.
Sylvester Stallone? Or
no,
Sylvester
Stallone looks bad too, though.
That shit. I'm trying to think who's in that.
Yeah. Shit. Look at y'all. You can say something else. Talk about something else. Look, we over here like we're stuck trying to figure this guy out.
Sorry for that. New news. PA man is accused of having sex with a miniature horse. He is from Reinhold. It's a central Pennsylvania town. He's a central Pennsylvania man who was having sexual intercourse with a miniature horse. This man's name was Travis L. Wagner. I'm going to say that one more time because I need everybody to know this one. Travis L. Wagner from Reinhold's PA, Central PA, was caught with burglary and sexual intercourse with an animal that was a miniature horse. I need.
Wait, he broke on somebody's house and then raped their horse. That's what you're pretty much. That's what I just heard.
He's 21 years old. Go ahead.
I don't even know what I wanted to say.
I don't even know.
I didn't know.
I know everybody saw my eyes open up like I heard something while we were stumbling trying to talk about the other thing. That was because I was scrolling through my shit and that popped up.
So somebody's child got a little pony for Christmas.
Yeah.
And this guy was plotting on her. This is sad.
You know, like a miniature horse.
Yeah, it's a miniature horse. So it's a full-grown horse. Technically,
sometimes those are about like the size of a horse.
That doesn't change anything.
Miniature. Wait, there's
it could be like this. It could be like this. It could be basically a little
like a dog, like a dog size,
like a Great Dane.
Yeah. Oh.
What's going on? Where's this from? This is PA.
Central PA.
Central PA. It's like Reinfold or something.
Oh, Central PA.
Yeah, Central. This ain't Western PA. This is the type of shit where I think we still need to get pitchforks and shit and go find this nigga.
Yo.
This is gene pool type of stuff. We got to whittle the gene pool. Like, I just want y'all to know for no chicks to get slided. Like, I don't want somebody to be like, you were Eskimo sisters with a miniature horse.
Oh, yo, don't know. Come on. We don't be thinking like that.
That's I'm telling you, he's gonna get free. He's gonna go back out here and try to have.
We better not get free. This dude, this guy is not getting out.
We need a Megan's law for this type of shit too. Like, we need a separate law for like animal predators.
Yo,
take them to the zoo. They just go in the cage with the gorillas or something.
They would rip them apart. The police were called to Indiantown Road in West Cocalico Township. It's still Reinfold, but they gave me the whole thing. Witness said they saw a man park near a barn and enter the structure for a short time and leave.
Yo,
wait, I missed it. I can hear it on the.
Oh no, they said that. I'm gonna say, but no, they said the man. They said people saw witness a man park near a barn, enter the barn for a short time and leave. Meaning there was medical stuff to figure out what he did to this horse.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, sorry about that, folks. But
that was like, very dark, real quick.
I know it was dark, but I need this man to be called out. Like, this is the type of stuff that even though it's dark, I need people to know to not fuck with this man. Travis L. Wagner, you fucking freak. Like, this is like people think this Clerks shit's for real. Remember Clerks 2?
Oh.
Yeah.
First one was my movie. Just
like, so yeah, I think they took that Clerks 2 shit way too far. The donkey show, you went and tried to do it yourself. Yes. So we're gonna take our next break before we come out because that's like shut down our whole show. That like grinded us to a fucking hole. But like I said, I need that type of information to be out there. Women, no procreating with this man. I swear to God, if there's a Travis L. Wagner Jr., I'm telling the fucking church he's the Antichrist, and they're gonna have to get rid of that kid. We'll call him Little Omen, but I can't have this guy reproducing out here. Saying that, GMWorldWideRadio.com. This is the Unfiltered, Jay Skyline, and James. Again, we'll be right back in about 10 minutes with this Little Uzi Vert Mad Ox final.